Good morning, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is well and that you had a nice weekend, as well as a nice Christmas, holidays, New Year, and we're off into starting the second week of 2024. And I hope it's a good year for everybody. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors, right here in the Antelope Valley, with this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot. We've taken the last couple Mondays off, Christmas 2 weeks ago and New Year's a week ago. So we're back at it. And as I just mentioned, looking forward to a great 2024. So video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. Going to cover a couple things more than we normally do. So hopefully you'll hang in there and bear with us. So let's go ahead and get to our first slide, being the first full week of January. I guess last week was the first full week, second full week of January that we're doing this slide. Thought we'd take a look back over the last 4 years and see how our market here in the Antelope Valley performed. And so 2023, and as I didn't point out, so we'll do it now out of a little bit of practice. All of our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. And so that's where our numbers come from. Like to give credit where credit is due. So 2023, through our Greater Antelope Valley MLS system, we reported 3,646 sold properties. That is down from 2022, 23%. So what's interesting, even though during that period of time, 2022 and 2023, end of 2022, we saw pretty hefty increases in interest rates. It did affect the number of sales, but look at the median sales price. Median sales price hung tight at 450. So a lot of buyers, those monthly payments were escalating, but sellers were still getting same price, median sales price for the most part as they did in 2022. A lot of talk about a crash. Didn't happen in 2023. We're hopefully maybe at the peak as far as increase of interest rates. Starting to see maybe some downward pressure over the last month or so, and hopefully that'll continue into 2024. Look at 2021, which was an amazing year. Obviously a COVID year, 5,951 closed transactions. 2023 was down 38.7% from that, but our median sales price was up 5.9%. And then let's take 2022, 5,598 closed transactions. 2023 was 35% down from that, but our median sales price for 2022 was 345,000. So during those couple of years, the last 4 years on the market, price is up 30.4%. Incredible run up. So what that translates to, and like I said, we're going to go a little bit longer on this one, is that even if values do start to see a little bit of a pushback, which I'm not predicting, but a lot of folks are, we've got a lot of built up equity that folks have before we're going to see any kind of major issues and trouble in our market. So I think we've got some good news heading into 2024. Prices are holding firm. We just need to get that 3,646 number up, and we'll chat about that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and pull up our next slide, first slide that deals strictly with 2024. So what it's going to take to get that sales number up is, and I don't know if you can see my cursor, hopefully you can, is that number right there, that 600 active listings. It's truly a lack of inventory that's putting a lot of constraints on our market, in addition to what we dealt with in 2023 for the most part with those higher interest rates. And so hopefully, the first week we saw a 2.6% increase in inventory. Hopefully we'll continue to see that increase because I do believe the buyers are out there. More so than back in the third, fourth quarter of 2023 when interest rates were peaked 7.5%, sometimes pushed 8%. From 4 weeks ago, inventory is down 8.7% down to 652. Of course, that's going to have a lot to do with just a lot of folks not putting their houses on the market during the holidays. And you can see where we were this time last year, January 1st of 2023, 891 active listings on the market. We're down 33.7% from that. The pendings, those properties that are in escrow under contract, down from last week, actually last Tuesday, 3.9% to 306. It typically takes 2 to 3 weeks heading into the new year for that activity to start to hit. Starting to sense it a little bit. So we'll see follow through our full second week, full third week of 2024, see where we go. From 4 weeks ago when we were December 11th, no change. We had 306 properties under contract, same as we start this morning. From a year ago, we were at 335, 8.7% down. So we're kind of starting this year very close, not a big difference from last year. So as far as those properties under contract. So hopefully we'll see both those numbers, that 600 and that 306, start to climb as we head into the full second week, third, fourth week of January. One more slide to share with you real quick, and we're just not going to spend a lot of time on this slide. Obviously, it deals with the week in between Christmas and New Year's. 36 new properties on the market, not a whole lot. This last week, 69. So you can see 92.7% increase. Will the listings come? We certainly hope so. Residential listings last week that went under contract, no change from the week in between Christmas and New Year's. Median number of days those pendings were on the market, up 3 days from 27 to 30. So, you know, still a decent number of days on the market statistic. Residential listings that closed down 13.2% from the week prior, and median sales price up 3.1%. Median list price of those solds, you can see that sellers during this time of the year showed a little bit of negotiability, lower price sometimes, paying closing costs, et cetera, et cetera. So you know what, we've like I said, kind of got long, but I'm very excited for 2024 as we head into the new year. If there's any other statistics, information that myself or any of our trusted associates can provide you, by all means, please feel free to reach out to you, where we have been proudly serving the Antelope Valley since 1957, which is, I won't try to do the math right now, but it's a whole lot of years. And so I look forward to hearing or talking to you guys next Monday. And with that, make it a great week, and we'll see you then. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.